good health.
Okay.
In addition to which, I was going to make a trip to Italy, a very challenging hiking trip, and I wanted to be in good condition to be able to do that.
Okay. And can you take us back when you kind of found me?
That was sheerly by accident.
That's the story of my life.
I went to a gym that I'd heard good things about, and I wanted a personal trainer, and they gave me you.
Okay.
And I felt very lucky because...
Did you have me first, or did you have somebody else?
I had you for the first time, somebody else the second time, and then you for the third
Oh,
time.
doing little musical chairs on that person.
No, they assigned it. I didn't do that.
No, I'm saying, hey, that's not a good thing. They want to stay with one person, man.
And I felt very lucky to get you because I have some physical problems, and you have a background as in physical therapy. So I thought it was a good match.
Okay. Let me ask you, what advice would you have for someone that wants to start an exercise program that's in a similar age group as you, and just for some reason they just can't get the car started? They've been stuck in neutral. What would you give? Any words of advice you can give to that person watching today, possibly?
Well, you're wondering how they can get motivated.
Yeah.
Well, if people wait to get motivated, they're never going to do it. You just have to do it first. And then after you work out for a while and you feel so much better doing it, that's the motivation to keep doing it.
Okay. Tell me about some of the things that you experienced. Like, what changes have you seen since you've been working out?
Well, my whole life has changed.
That's a great pitch for personal training.
Where to begin?
Didn't you have some back problems when you first started?
I had some back problems that sometimes were fairly disabling. I hardly ever have back problems anymore.
So if this person that's out there watching that has some back problems and I can't work out, I have back problems, you kind of defied that.
Well, that's a reason to work out. It's not a reason not to work out. I had some shoulder problems, and that's getting better too.
Yeah.
I feel I am stronger. I have more stamina. And even if I go to the gym tired, I leave energized.
Yeah, there's many times I see you that you're very tired, and then after we're done, you just feel like a different person.
Yeah, I drag myself in and I walk out.
And her resting pulse has dropped as well as a result of doing the cardiovascular exercise, which we're going to take you on a little field trip on your exercise program in a second. But I also want to tell the listening audience too, and the viewing audience, that if you do have a serious back problem, I would definitely recommend you see a primary care physician or an orthopedic person to get it checked out first before you do anything with a trainer. You know, I just want to make sure of that.
And of course I did that.
You did that.
I've been seeing them for years.
And so, is there any one particular thing, this is kind of off the script here, is there anything that you enjoy the most about working out, like in a gym? Is there any particular exercise that you like to do? Or you just kind of come in because you know you have to do it or want to do it, or what is it?
I like them all, and I hate them all. I don't really hate them. It's hard to do, but I feel very satisfied after I've seen that I could do it.
Okay. We see a lot of people as they advance in age. We see a lot of the osteoporosis happening. We see a lot of balance issues.
I left that out.
Well, I'm just wondering, your balance has definitely improved, and we'll show it later in our little take of your exercise program. But can you tell us a little bit about? Are you on any medication? If you mind talking about that, as far as you have a little bit of osteopenia, right? That's the beginning of.
I'm not on any medication for that. But what I left out was that my balance has improved. When you asked me what's better.
Yeah. And one of the ways that we can kind of document that is that you could not stand on this little half round. It's like a Bosu ball. It's like a half moon. You had a hard time standing on that. Now you're standing on it and doing a whole bunch of acrobats on it. You're ready for the Cirque du Soleil.
Sort of.
So anyway, I guess we can actually now go into your exercise program and show the audience what someone of your age can do. Any closing comments before we go into that?
No.
Okay.
That's it.
We are going to now go to this amazing exercise program, just a sample of some of the things that Sandy's doing at Gold's Gym in Marlboro.